perfectly cool with everything. Ha ha, just kidding. It is perfectly cool, and I am perfectly cool with most things. No, that's over exaggerating. It is perfectly cool, and I am perfectly cool with a few things. Now there's a true thing. Oh, she's a perfect fool who bends the rules on everything. Oh, that's embellishing. She's a perfect fool, bends the rules on loads of things. No, that's supposing she must be a perfect fool, bends the rules on certain things, like what flirting brings. She likes to sing out loud, no matter what the crowd does. Whoever even fucking heard of her? Well, she's not sure, but she'd like to meet him still. Greet you with the sweetest goodwill, give you even more than your fill of her spilling charm and love and wit. If you choose to give a shit, give you even more than just a little bit of it. That is to say, the tippy top, tippy top. Yeah, in other words, the tits. Cut out all the fat and gristle, and you just have to give a whistle, and she'll bring it your way. You don't even have to pay. Come along, you merry way, and have yourself a perfect day. It's perfectly cool, and she's perfectly cool with it either way. Perfectly cool. See where that one came from? See where we're going with that? It's always funny when I write a little ditty like that, pausing it, but just walking around the house, and the tune changes a few times, and I'm doing laundry during one bit of it, and doing dishes during the next bit of it, and standing outside inspired by the cool breeze in the next few degrees of time. I'm just going to read it as a poem to kind of give a different perspective of it, because I'm doing a lot of things there. I'm using the record player, hit and play, quick switching over to the camera, all in the same moment, basically a breath, to try to give you the heft of my thoughts. I was going to use my interactive little curtain here. I was going to use my choreography curtain, but there just certainly wasn't time for that. I did wear my Ubi pin and my unicorn pin, though, just to keep it interesting. Pins keep it interesting, don't they? So, pin a little joy on something. It probably needs it. Whatever it is. Probably needs to have some joy pin on it. Look at that. You can feel what it feels like right now just by looking at my amazing 1950s scarf. Like, whew. Yeah. Let's get some more of that. Bring it on. Ooh, she's bringing it. I'm asking her. Ooh, she's bringing it. Oh, Mother Nature. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I'm feeling it. You feel the spirit? Me too. Very clearly. So, I'll read this one to you as a poem. This little flirty giblet has been waiting to be busted out for a long time. It's just got such good pink poofs. How can you resist the pink poofs? You cannot. So, here's thoughts I had this morning in poetry form instead of my weird singing to the garden, which I do. And you should too, because your plants like to be sung to. You're welcome. So I called it, going back to the title after you've already heard it. But you know how it works. This technology has its quirks. You've gotta act fast with your fingers. Lucky for me, I'm a pro. Just kidding. I'm not a pro nor an expert on anything, nor do I claim to be, except maybe outfitting. Perhaps I am a pro outfitter. Perhaps you should pay me for my expertise there too, because I need a job. One that's interesting, one that doesn't make me dread life. Anybody know of anything? Doesn't make you dread the next morning? Let me know. I called this one totally, completely, absolutely, definitely, perfectly cool. Or is it? It is perfectly cool, and I am perfectly cool with everything. Haha, just kidding. It is perfectly cool, and I am perfectly cool with most things. No, that's over-exaggerating. It is perfectly cool, and I am perfectly cool with a few things. Now there's a true thing. Oh, she's a perfect fool who bends the rules on everything. No, that's embellishing. She is a... No, actually the way it's written is she's a perfect fool who bends the rules on loads of things. No, that's supposing. She must be a perfect fool who bends the rules on certain things. Like what flirting brings. Ooh! She likes to sing out loud. Sing out loud. No matter what the crowd does. Who's ever even fucking heard of her? Well, she's not sure, but she'd like to meet him still. Greet you with the sweetest goodwill. Give you even more than your fill of her spilling charm and love and wit. If you choose to give a shit, she'll give you even more than just a little bit of it. That is to say, the tippy top. Yeah, in other words, the tits. She cut out all the fat and gristle. You just have to give a whistle, and she'll bring it your way. You don't even have to pay. You can hum along your merry way and have yourself a perfect day. It's perfectly cool, and she's perfectly cool with it. Either way. There's my mini play within a play. You just interpret it either way. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be amazing if I could make an apparatus to make these wings upon my back, and then they would just like I could erect this long part somehow with like a stick. I don't know how to make it work, but I feel like I can make it work. To have flapping wings on me. Oh, you can feel it. You can feel it just from the visual appeal of it, can't you? It's a very nice day. Oh, flutterific. I'm gonna go get it on my face. I'm gonna go take my pick of scents and green visions before they chill way down, daddy-o. So this is what we found today. Perfectly imperfect perfection natural selection of choosing the beautiful parts. Yeah, it's a good thing to choose. It's a really good thing to choose. I'm gonna go figure out how to make these into interactive back wings and go sing some other things unapologetically into my phone and see what comes of it. See what comes of this beautiful day. You do the same, and you know, more poetry, of course. You know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say there's gonna be more poetry. And then more, and then more, and more, more. So much in store, so come back for it.